Now moving over to the men's side of the slopestyle competition, the story wasn't who won, the story was who didn't. Two of the top contenders, Canada's Mark McMorris, the veteran slopestyle snowboarder who has, I believe, 5 gold medals in total, 5 total medals across the Olympics. He fell on multiple of his runs and did not make the podium. Neither did the United States' Red Gerard, who, if you remember, back in 2018, Red Gerard was supposed to be the heir apparent to Shaun White. People built Red Gerard up into this really, really young protege snowboarder, and Red Gerard has really not lived up to the hype, and we may talk about him in a future video. But at the end of the day, neither of them advancing into the final 6 even, and neither of them reaching the podium. So when two of the biggest medal contenders, Gerard and McMorris, go down, who claims the gold? Well, as it turns out, it would be the birthday boy from China, Chinese snowboarder, winning the only snowboard gold medal for Team China, Su Yiming, who won on his birthday the snowboard slopestyle title. He took down Japan's Hasegawa Taiga, and Team USA does get on the podium with Jake Cantor. So people expected if the USA was going to get on the podium, it would be Red Gerard. Instead, it was Jake Cantor, who gets a 79.36 to win the bronze. Su Yiming, he laid down an 82.41. The conditions were absolutely terrible in this event. I think that kind of affected some of the lower scores for both the men and women. But at the end of the day, congrats to the birthday boy for Team China. China kind of had a weak start in these Olympics. They really have been starting to pick up the pace as far as the medal count. Mark McMorris, he was cleared to compete after suffering a concussion in the Big Air training just a couple of weeks ago. He didn't even compete in the Big Air event. Unfortunately, he was unable to add a 4th consecutive Olympic medal to his collection. He finished 8th. He said he felt blessed to return to the slope to compete. Hasegawa has medaled in the X Games as well. And then for Cantor, yeah, he gets on there despite not being the American favorite. Red Gerard, he was the American favorite. He ended up finishing 6th. Gerard won this event in 2018, but was definitely not... He wasn't the strongest this year. And it's interesting that Gerard has kind of fallen off from where a lot of people thought Gerard was going to be the future of American snowboarding. And as it turns out, he had a great Olympic Games in 2018, and then it kind of fell off for him. So we'll see what Jake Cantor's able to do in the future. Obviously, getting that bronze medal for Team USA. Good to see USA on the podium. Snowboarding is one of those sports that the United States should be pretty good in. You know, you'd think traditionally it would be a sport that we would succeed in. So we'll see what comes of it in the future for Jake Cantor and for Red Gerard and the rest of Team USA. But again, congrats to the birthday boy from China for taking the gold in this one.